Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome to the case study with Jerome Cruz. He is one of the current Dub 10 members with Performance Capital. My name is Kaz, and today we're just going to talk a little bit about Jerome and the things that he's been able to accomplish in the last few months. So he's basically been on the program for 2 months now. So he's been doing phase 1 and 2 of his builder. He has had previous experience training in gyms before, but we wanted to try and find out if this new process and new approach was going to help him with his journey and get onto a new boat. So welcome Jerome to the show, brother. Good to have you around.
Thanks for having me.
So basically, man, what was the main problem that you came to us with, and kick us off? What was the big thing kind of holding you back?
For me, it was I've been living in Melbourne for a couple of years, and then I moved to Brisbane, and I gained a little bit of weight, and I tipped the scales at about 106 at my heaviest. And I just wasn't happy, so it got to a point where I just kept looking in the mirror, didn't like what I saw, so I was like, I need to do something and change my lifestyle type thing. So that's when I approached Performance Capital.
Yeah, man. Nah, that's cool, brother. So because of that weight gain and the moving around and stuff, what was the big problems that it was causing for you?
It was more so low self-esteem, and I just didn't really have as much confidence as I did when I first moved over, and I was a little bit lighter. And the clothes were just didn't fit me right, and I just had low self-esteem really. And it was taking a toll on my work as well, so I just needed a change.
Yeah, sweet, man. Yeah. So basically what we did with Jay is he went through the Dub 10 program when he came on. When anyone new comes on, basically we go through a full analysis of what they're doing, what needs to be done, and the little things we need to start putting in place to help them with their journey ahead. So he's only been on the program for 2 months now, and what have you been able to achieve in that time?
So in the 2 months, I've lost about 12 kgs.
Nice.
With Kaz's program. I've also managed to gain a lot of strength, and one of my goals was to do at least 1 pull-up, and I've been able to do 5 in a row. So, it's definitely a massive feat for me. So,
that's so awesome. That's kind of one of the main things that we want to pull out of this is not just weight loss, but also performance indicators as well, and just getting you to do things that's really out of your comfort zone. I think we talked together at the start a little bit about maybe being able to do 10 pull-ups in a year's time, and he was happy with that, and it's only been 2 months, so you can really see the effects of the programming and having a really well planned out individualized program.
Absolutely.
Basically what he has done so far is he's done the programming for phase 1 and phase 2, and this is more towards the intermediate lifter. I know Jerome already had a background in training, so he's always been really active, a really hard out basketballer, loves his training, loves his gym work, but he just kind of fell off the rails with regards to what to do. So trying to program routine and stuff, and working stuff around what's best for you is always difficult. It's not just for him, but everyone, even myself included. I find it hard sometimes if I don't have a plan. I really don't know what I'm going to be doing in the gym that day, and it can screw up everything, especially in the terms of progression, So so those are the main kind of results that Jay has gotten from the program. What do you feel like you've really been able to take out of the program so far? What have you learned from the whole process?
Definitely that results take time. It's a bit cliche. You got to be patient and stick to the program. Obviously it's individualized, and the results don't come overnight, so you got to put in work and take each day as it comes. So you're doing your chest day, do your chest day, and also prepare your meals. You have to be prepared, so definitely be patient and be prepared is what I've taken a lot of.
Would you say that you followed everything I've said to a T?
Yes, I have followed to a T, and I think that's why I've got these massive results. So definitely follow the program, and just work hard at it.
I think that has to be the biggest thing out of this whole programming, is if you can follow it exactly how I've designed it out, then you're going to get really good results like Jerome has. It's been less than 8 weeks. Like we're literally in week 8, and the dude has lost 12 kgs. And before that, we just started talking and playing around with his food because we just didn't have time. He didn't have time at that point because he was moving house and crap like that. So, you know, and he still lost weight during that time, and he was just changing his food, you know. So following the things to a T is probably the biggest lesson that anyone could learn from all of this stuff, you know. That's why they have directions and recipes. That's why they have directions for programming, because if you do it the exact way, you know, you're going to get the results that you seek. So what would you say to other people who are unsure or struggling with certain different things, or maybe the same things? What would you say to them what their next step should be?
I think definitely have a goal in mind, and once you get that goal, like you got to be really like 100% committed. So, and once you're 100% committed, reach out to Kaz, who'll make an individualized plan for you. And follow it to a T. Be patient, be prepared, and everything else will fall into line.
Thanks, man.
So definitely have a goal, and be committed. So commitment's massive.
The massive thing that Jerome hasn't told you about himself is that he has changed everything. So I mean, this dude sends me photos of his meals. He sends me himself at the gym. He messages me in the morning when he goes for his walk really early in the morning, that little fasted cardio stuff. And if you can see that these are steps and processes that you use when you have set yourself a new bar and new standards. So, you know, like, so the goal is one set, and everyone can set goals. We set them every day. You know, I got to go down the road, buy some bread. I've got to go fill my car up. Those are goals, you know, but you need to have the standards in place to make sure that you do that. If you're a lazy person, you're going to put that off to the day after, you know, you're going to go, sweet, I'll get the bread tomorrow. I don't really need it. But if you're someone with high standards that knows, oh, I need this right now, it's going to help my family, it's going to keep us all sane, we need it for tomorrow morning, you know, you're going to have those standards and you're going to go and fulfill that goal. So I think that's something about himself that he's quite a humble guy. So he wouldn't say it about himself, but this dude has such high standards, and you can see it through his work as well. He's quite a successful accountant over in Brisbane. He helps me with all of my stuff as well. He's an awesome guy. So, you know, the standards of the man are just way up here. And that is the main difference, you know, between you successfully doing everything it takes to reach your goal and you not quite getting there and trying again and falling off and starting again and falling off. Because there's so many people out there like that that are just constantly in this loop of over and over again trying the same stuff, and it's just not pulling off because they just don't set that bar high enough in everything that they do. And this is the epitome of all of that. So my next thing is, if you're ready, if you want to talk about it, if you want to get on a call with me and you want to reach out and talk about your goals, we can figure out what it might be best for you to do next. Okay, so do you fit in the Dub 10 program? Do you fit in one of my other programs? Or do I just need to tell you, bro, you need to focus on this right now. You're not even a right fit for this program right now. Just go away, focus on these things, set your standards really high, and work towards those. Hey, bro.
Yeah, bro. Honestly,
that's the one, man. Anyways, cheers, guys. Thanks for listening. Welcome to Jay on Dub 10. He's into phase 3 next month. Wish him luck.
Let's get it, guys. Let's get it.